Good afternoon, guys. Hope y'all are doing great today. Everybody's doing wonderful. What I want to talk about right now is, we've been talking a lot about you need to get a dump truck. I've said that, you need to get a dump truck. You need to focus on junk removal and all that kind of stuff. And what I want to talk to you today about is how do you get that dump truck? Some of the points brought up against getting a dump truck are, one, you're buying a vehicle that you're not going to go to the movie theater with. You're not going to take your kids to school in and all like that. And I'll debate that. Shit, if I had kids I took that, my wife and I went on a date and went to a steakhouse in that first dump truck we had. We didn't care. Shit, we were advertising. I'd drive that damn dump truck anywhere I needed to if that was my method of, if that was the only method of transportation I had. It allowed me to be a lot more productive and bring in a lot more money. I would drive it everywhere. I didn't care if it was a pickup truck, a dump truck, or what. I'd have used whatever made me money. I'd have been fine driving to any sort of event. I'd have gone to a 5-star restaurant in that thing if I needed to. I've been all dressed up in a tux and suit or whatever and shit, and pull right up in my dump truck and figure I'd just be advertising a lot of wealthy clientele while I go enjoy a good meal. But seriously though, I know a lot of y'all, a good used dump truck, you're going to be $25,000 now. There's no doubt about it. $25,000 you're going to be. And those of you that are in the financial position where you already have the money, or you've got the income coming in as well to go out and finance a truck or go in and purchase cash for a truck and get one, go and do it. You can eliminate a lot of what I'm about to tell you. Those of you that can afford a dump truck from the start, go and get it. You're not going to regret it. It's going to be a great decision all the way around. If you need the points on why a dump truck is better than a trailer, a pickup truck and trailer combination, you can watch a couple of my previous videos. So first thing, depending on your situation, if you are working somewhere now, and I say this a bunch, if you're already working somewhere with a decent income, making 15, 20 bucks an hour, making 30, 40, 50, $70,000 a year, keep working that job, especially if it's a flexible part-time job where you can also start your junk removal business. Keep hammering away at that job. Even if you hate the damn thing, it don't matter. If you hate that job, if you absolutely despise that job, but it's paying you good money and it's going to allow you to sock away some cash to get your junk removal business started right, then keep working that thing. What you'll find, since you have an end date, you can set an end date that I'm going to be done by this date. I'm going to have it. If you can set that end date, then you'll actually probably enjoy your job a lot more. Whereas if you don't have an end date, it looks like it's going to be eternity or whatever, and you don't know where the next step is, and that can be demoralizing. So if you get in that situation, don't leave your current job. Save money for the truck in that current job. Work your junk removal business on after hours, during weekends. Hire some people to do some of the jobs during the day, that sort of deal. So if you're in that position, don't. If you're already in business, you need to know your numbers. You need to be sure that you're profitable already. This is one of the things a lot of people skip. They don't get a sophisticated accounting system set up. Sorry about the light coming out of the window over there, guys. They don't get a sophisticated accounting system set up. They truly don't know how much money they're making. Most people taking cash, so they figure if there's cash in their pocket, they must be profitable, but you don't know exactly how much. So you want to know exactly how much money you're making so you can plan. So you can, again, have a date in mind. If you see that you're profiting $3,000 a month, well, you know that, you in order to get a down payment on a truck of 10K, you're going to need about 4 months of operation to have the money at that point to go out and buy that dump truck. So if you're already open and you're busy, if you're profiting 3K a month, go ahead and finance the thing, guys. Finance the truck. If you have a business and you have the numbers that show that you are definitely profitable, don't be afraid to finance. There's too many people that are afraid of debt. Debt is a great thing. Despite what Dave Ramsey tells you, to go and build a business, you about have to take out debt. Dave would say, well, just keep working away and save up the money and go buy it in cash. The problem with that is momentum and speed in business are huge, and you're losing momentum when you do that route, and you're losing speed. You've got one of the key things for business success is you staying motivated. And Time will wear on your motivation. Yes, you have to be patient a lot of times, but if you can go out, you have a business that's proven that it's going to be profitable. So if you've been in business 6 months, a year, even 3 months, if you've had 3 really solid months, go out and get debt. Go out, or own a vehicle, go out and finance a vehicle. You got to be smart with it. Don't go out and buy a new $65,000 vehicle, which is going to be a $950 a month payment if you're not going to have the income to pay that. If you hadn't been through a slow season, if you hadn't been through winter, then I would be very careful going out and getting a big debt payment. But if you're going out and if you're getting a $25,000 dump truck and you're gonna put $10,000 down, you're only financing $15,000. Your payment ain't gonna be but like $300 a month. You're gonna be able to make that payment. So don't be afraid of debt. Get out there and get that dump truck. It's gonna make you a lot more productive. 1 second here, guys. I record these when I'm driving because my other parts of the days I'm always moving. I figure when I'm driving I'm not being productive, so I try and do these videos when I'm driving. But sometimes makes the video quality a little bit less. But if you are not open, everything I just said about debt, if you are not open, you haven't been profitable yet, you haven't proven that you know what it takes to run a junk removal business, do not make payments on a vehicle. Go out and pay cash for a vehicle. Unless you have significant savings, so already built up, and you just don't want to use that cash, or you have other significant income that would be able to meet that obligation, even if your junk removal business tanked. You still got to make that payment until you can get that vehicle sold. Those are the only 2 conditions you should take out debt on a new business. So if you don't have income, if you don't have savings, then you're going to have to use, if you have a few $1,000s, you're going to have to go out and you're going to have to get a pickup truck and trailer. And then you got to work the business profitably. You need to live on beans and rice and beans, very frugally, very, very, very frugally. And you just need to be saving. All that extra money you're making needs to be going in an account that is marked for that dump truck. And when you got the funds for that dump truck, you go out and buy it, and it's going to allow you to be more productive and make even more money once you get that dump truck. And it's going to allow you to make hiring a lot easier because people are going to be able to drive it a lot better. I always advocate this too, guys. This is a kind of a weird one. Go out and get a part-time job that's flexible. Deliver pizzas, drive for Uber or Lyft. I always say if you can get a flexible part-time job when you're first starting, when you're off at nights, whatever, go ahead and do it. And take that money and invest in your business, or live off that money and take the profits from the junk removal company and invest in your business. So one thing I will say, you need to always be looking on Craigslist. I'll be completely honest with you, I don't do a lot of checking. We have some other avenues for used trucks, but the way you need to be finding them is going to be off Craigslist. You can use either Search Tempest. I think Search Tempest is the best. Craig Look used to be good, but it's not very effective anymore. There's a new site too. Y'all probably know better than I do on what site that'll search all the different cities of Craigslist instead of just your current city. Commercial Truck Trader and Truck Paper. We've bought some trucks off of both of those. We bought maybe one off Craigslist and probably 5 off Commercial Truck Trader, and then we found another avenue to get our other trucks. So you need to always be looking. That way you can understand price. If you come across a good deal, then maybe you already have the cash to make a move on it. So Craigslist is probably going to be where the deals are going to be found, more so than Commercial Truck Trader or Truck Paper. You need to really, guys, just make getting a dump truck an obsession. Make it an absolute obsession. Whatever you're obsessed over, for the most part, you're going to get. So just make it an absolute obsession for you to get the dump truck. Run the numbers, know how many jobs you have to do to get that dump truck. Really live frugally. Do everything you can to get to that dump truck. And that way your productivity is going to go up. You can go hire more people and you're going to make more money. But guys, under no circumstances, do not reduce your advertising expense. If you're going to tighten up on your expenses, Never reduce your advertising expense for advertising that is proven that is working. Now, if you're doing advertising, if you're doing TV advertising and some print advertising and it's not profitable at that very moment, maybe it's good long term, but it's not breaking even, I would drop it. Your obsession at that point is getting that dump truck, so that the advertising you need to be doing is AdWords, social media. You can put out some flyers when you're slow, but by far and away AdWords, social media, Craigslist, doing consistent 2 to 3 times a day. Be paying that $5 to get your Craigslist ad up high. Now, full disclosure, we do not do Craigslist ads. I hate the Craigslist customer. I despise the Craigslist customer. They're very cheap. We don't do them, but we're in a position we don't have to. When you first start, you get business anywhere you can get it. You deal with the cheap customers. You deal with the harder jobs. You do what you take to make it work. You do what you take to get that dump truck and to appease that obsession. So, hey guys, appreciate it. Hopefully this video was helpful. I know I've been my dump truck, my obsession over these dump truck videos and everything has been a little controversial. We got a couple people, we got a couple haters, got a couple people disagreeing with me, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, we've proven our model works. If y'all want to roll with my model, then we're here for you. JRA is here for you if you want to do it the JRA way. If you want to do it somebody else's way, that's up to you. But I'm pretty damn confident that if you go about it the JRA way, we're going to take you from where you're at now, and we're going to blow it up more than you ever could possibly imagine. So, thanks guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We'll talk to you a little later tonight.